Josh Brigette here with JTV Sports at the Chelsea State Bank Media Days, here with first-year head coach Harry Bailey from Addison. Coach, first of all, let's just get to know you a little bit. Can you give us some background on you? I know you came from Adrian College, a little background on your coaching career.
Yep. Went to Hudson, played there. Went to Adrian College and played there as well for 4 years. And then my last year at Adrian, I ended up coaching both football and baseball back at Hudson for that year. Had some success. We ended up going to the state title game that year. And then I went to Adrian right after that and been coaching there since. Started off on the defensive side of the ball for my first 4 years, and then I transitioned to offensive coordinator for the last 9 years, I want to say.
Oh. And so you come to Addison, strength and conditioning coach. So you've had a chance to actually get to know some of the kids for the second semester and into the summer, and just talk about your off-season workouts and how you've been getting to know the team members and kind of maybe your expectations for this year.
Yeah, so I got hired in late February, early March. We hit the ground running. I think the second week I was there, we started workouts. So strength and conditioning coach for the whole school, so I had the track team, baseball team, and softball team. We had workouts a few times a week and held workouts with the football players as well that weren't in those programs. So definitely helped me get in there, not being in the school. It was nice to get in and do workouts with the team, and really got to know a ton of the guys pretty quickly. So that was definitely helpful. But this summer we've been working out 4 or 5 times a week, and just finished up our 1-week camp this last week, and we'll have kind of a shorter week next week, getting ready for two-a-days.
Every coach in the Cascades Conference, they're used to facing a hard-nosed, tough Addison Panther team that's going to run a full house team. From an offensive standpoint, should they expect the same thing, or might we see something different?
I think it will definitely be similar. There will be some tweaks, but it's going to be similar. I mean, they've been very successful, scored the most points in the state last year. So, I mean, coming in, I didn't think it would be very smart to come and try to change a lot, with a team that's been as successful as they've had with a lot of returning players. So it'll be similar. I mean, some tweaks I'll put in here and there for sure.
On the defensive side, same returners coming back. Can you just talk about your expectations from a defensive standpoint on maybe some of your key position groups for this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think defensively is probably the area I'd like to see the biggest improvement with the team. I think there's some strides that we could make for sure. I do think the front seven is very strong, both offensive and defensive line, I think, is going to be the strength of the team, and then we do have a good core of linebackers as well. So looking to lean heavily on them, be able to stop the run, and then do our best we can against the pass. But I do think there's some big strides that we can make on that side of the ball.
Coach, in 4 weeks, you're going to kick it off against Mount Clemens Clintondale, a quality Division VI team, made the playoffs last year. Can you just kind of speak to what you know about them and your expectations for week one, and really what this team needs to do over the next 4 weeks to be ready to go week one?
Yeah, I think they're going to be a very athletic team. Probably maybe the most athletic team we'll see all year. So figuring out ways to bottle them up, and I think the advantage that we need to bring is the physicality. So, but they will have some great athletes that we'll have to be able to keep in check the most we can. But it'll be definitely a new opponent for us that we've never played, and we're just excited to get to it.
Coach, let's step away from the football field, give everybody a chance to get to know you a little bit. Away from football this year, what's the most memorable thing you've done this summer?
Away from football. Went on a camping trip with a few friends and my wife. We went out to, I want to say, the Old Log Cabin, I want to say, is where it's at, somewhere right in the middle of Michigan. But ended up going for 3 days, went canoeing and everything. So it was just nice to get away for a little while.
Sounds like a fun trip. Yep. Coach Harry Bailey here with the Addison Panthers. Looking forward to see the Panthers compete for another West Conference championship here in the Cascades. Coach, best of luck. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.